Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? It is me, Lasty here. Welcome today to a brand new episode of the FC24 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. Finger points to the sky on this fine Saturday for episode number 239. I hope you're all doing well. Sorry, I'm not in my usual black t-shirt. I'm in a very bright orange Ipswich away kit today. We are Premier League. Just getting that out of the way nice and early in the episode today so we don't have to mention it again. Although, maybe I will mention it again at some point. You never know. If you enjoyed today, do me a small favour. Just hit that thumbs up button. That'd be absolutely brilliant. And, of course, subscribe as well if you're new to my channel. Today, I'm going to start off by... I mix the team around a little bit, as you can see. I think I end up putting Alvarez in over... Ramirez up top just for chemistry reasons, but I thought I'm going to get a few more Prem players in. Kobe Mainu, Alvarez, and Wan-Bissaka, players that I've not really used too much of. Bring them into the squad alongside Alexis McAllister because we're busy evoing him. And let's get into Champs playoffs because I need to get that done. I need to get qualified for the weekend league for Ligue 1 TOTS. So let me know in the comments below what you think of Ligue 1 TOTS so far. As I'm filming this very moment, I'm going to split my filming today into two. I'm filming at 5:45 in the evening, so I am 15 minutes away from Ligue 1 TOTS dropping. But I've got some packs. I haven't got a whole episode to film here. I've got some packs that I'm going to open, and then I'll film that part towards the end of the episode, which will then give you an idea of if I manage to pack a Ligue 1 TOTS or not. So into Champs qualies we go. I'm 2-1 up in this one. 3 goals in the first 15 minutes. It is your classic standard FIFA or FC24 game. Hey, make that 4 goals in 16 minutes now. And then Sancho's going to start running rings around players. For someone that doesn't have technical, I do really like how he dribbles. He seems like a fun card, you know. Just a cool card that I quite enjoy. But Salah, of course, getting all the plaudits as always because he is the one that scores goals, has that incredible finesse shot on him, is just an absolute beast and is still worth sort of 3.5 million coins. Yeah, my most valuable player in my squad by a fair distance, especially now that I brought Modric onto the bench because we're trying to get this McAllister Evo done. Yes, anyway, he is now up to a 93, but we need to play a few more games to get him back to a red 93 rather than a green 93. So that's exactly what we're working on now. Into the next game of Champs Qualies, and I go 1-0 down. So this game and the next game, right, they were a massive decider for me to make a decision I didn't think I was going to make, and is definitely a hypocritical decision on my part. I have been coming up against 4-3-2-1. Whatever the latest meta is with that, I mean, it's been the meta formation for probably two FIFAs now, the last 2 FIFAs. And I am just getting overloaded by these cross-field balls, and people that just know what they're doing all seem to be using 4-3-2-1. So I decided, right, I tweeted out, I was like, hey, anyone know the dirtiest, sweatiest 4-3-2-1 tactics out there? I need to join the boring side. So that's the route that I'm going to go down. Not in this match or not in the next match, but after the next match is when I decided, you know what, everyone's doing it against me. I'm going to have to join them, I'm afraid. So I don't know how long that will be for. Normally I use a new formation for a few games and then go back to what is my bread and butter, the 4-2-2-2. But I'll at least give this 4-3-2-1 a go, see if it helps me get any wins, see if I can play with it. Next opponent has first owner TOTS Van Dijk, the most expensive defender on the game. Really crazy card, that one. Wouldn't mind it, but I did get his teammate Mo Salah, so that's also quite good, isn't it? But here we go then. So, again, it was up against 4-3-2-1. The guy was very competent. I couldn't really get much time on the ball. Every time I got the ball, I was swarmed by players. He had that overload because his fullbacks were pushing up. And I got equalised on. And this was a really, really tough game. I'm not going to lie. We properly battled it out here. And Sancho is the one that ends up, I mean, 2 random finesse shots. That's all I could muster up. And eventually I end up getting a 2-1 victory. I had to, in the last couple of minutes there, basically just keep hold of the ball when he was on like constant press. And it was quite difficult to not give possession away and then give that final chance away. But we made it through in the end. I've realised I don't really like this Alvarez. I know he was the title the other day saying that I think like Nkunku is better than Alvarez. I still do. But in a 4-3-2-1, I'm now going to bring in, I believe Bunny Shaw is going to come in. So this squad is going to adapt ever so slightly. And the 3 in midfield are going to be, so actually, what am I doing here? We'll figure it out, but it's because I'm still doing the McAllister Evo. He's still in the squad. So I've currently taken Leif Davis out and put Havertz back in at left back. And then that midfield 3 in the 4-3-2-1 is going to be Modric, McAllister and Nkunku, who seems like a great versatile player to be that midfielder slash attacker, with a front 3 of Kaká, Salah, and Bunny Shaw, because apparently with whatever the tactics I use, someone tweeted me some tactics of a guy that was like 360-0 or something. I'm guessing a pro. I don't 100% know. I can't exactly remember the tweet and stuff, but yeah, it's in my mentions on Twitter if you want to go and find it. But I'm using those 4-3-2-1 tactics, and I think it does require one of your left forward or something to almost be like an aerial plus player, which is what Bunny Shaw is really. She has got crazy aerial ability and of course like power shot plus and some good stats in general, so it gives me a chance to use her card again. But game 1 with that 5-0 win, 5-0 rage quit I should say. So yeah, instantly felt like it's quite good. It's not too shabby. And then we go on into another game right here whereby Kaká and Salah link up quite well. It was a red timed shot, but it did go in the back of the net, and it was with his weak foot as well. But this is what I think it's all about, having the fullbacks nice and wide, pushing up, helping you get another man forward, and then whipping it into the box for an aerial plus player to head home. And that worked out a treat. It worked a treat there with Bunny Shaw. So she puts me 2-0 up, but I do concede and go back to 2-1, but then my opponent early doors in the second half wipes me out in the box. I get a penalty to restore my 2-goal lead. Lovely stuff. And then I can make sure of this one when Shaw knocks it wide to super sub Jadon Sancho. I'm liking Sancho's card, you know, that 85 shooting or whatever, because he's got finesse shot. It's just, you could completely ignore what that says. He's got a lovely shot on him if you hit it with the finesse, which means he's very quick, very good at passing, insane at dribbling, and has a good shot that goes in the back of the net. So Jadon Sancho, what a card. He is the completed version of McAllister. We have a +1 on his TOTS now, which is quite nice. So he is going to actually come out of the squad. I just got into his new Evo level, but he's going to come out of the squad because I wanted to put Leafy back in the team. And naturally, I wanted to try Havertz as the DM in the 3 in the middle, like the middle one, with then Modric and Nkunku. Sounds pretty amazing to me, not going to lie. So I go 1-0 up in the next one. And then bang home that power shot half volley with Bunny. She does that. But my opponent was going to work his way back into this game. Odegaard gets a goal. And I swear, Odegaard, every time I come up against him, he scores against me. He is obviously a very good card, but I think I've got quite a lot of similar players in my ultimate team, which means I probably don't need to get like Odegaard's SBC, and it might be nearly expiring. Actually, it might be expired by the time you watch this. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm gonna leave it anyway. But we found ourselves 4-1 up, and then weirdly, some weird bobbles and bounces later, it was 4-2, and then he's gonna make it 4-3, and I'm like, all right, Tom, time to focus up a little bit here. Let's get a goal and get the lead back, or, you know, restore our buffer. So we do that. Ramirez coming on the pitch was a fantastic outlet in that left forward spot. She's so fast, you know, and of course she is an aerial ability. player with Aerial Plus, of course. But yeah, she was making the difference. Didn't stop my opponent from trying to get back into it later on in the game. And he does get 1 goal back there and another goal just to make me sweat for the last couple of minutes here. Erdegaard scores again. So it's 6-5, a nice 11-goal thriller. But that's all she wrote. I was able to hold on to the victory. And that brings me over 20 points, which means I am, of course, now qualified for the weekend league, but it's 5 wins. So 5-1 is where I'm at currently. I then lost a game or two, I think. I can't remember. Let's go into the next one and see what happens. Can also tell that my voice has gone already. We're definitely back to croaky lasty, so I'm still not over that yet, which sucks big time. Anyway, my opponent had a red card. Bear that in mind. So he was playing for most of this game with 10 men. I eventually went 1-0 up, but he just piled on the pressure. Put on team press, went on press after possession loss or whatever it may be. You could just tell I wasn't getting much time on the ball. I eventually did make it 2-1, but that did not stop my opponent from giving it everything. This match obviously meant more to him than me because I end up losing it at the end here, and I was just like, I couldn't believe the levels of effort, the level of effort this guy was putting in. So maybe he needed that victory, maybe he just wanted it more than me. I don't know, but I lost at the end, and that definitely wound me up a little bit. I was kind of annoyed after that one. So this poor opponent, whoever you are, I fear was always going to get absolutely demolished because I was a little bit ragey and felt like absolutely smashing somebody here on Ultimate Team. So that's exactly what I went to go ahead and do. So I'm 2-0 up after 17 minutes. However, Rosicki knocks it into Tevez, and then I thought this was going to be TOTS Rafinha. Turns out it was just gold Rafinha, so I don't know what was going on there. But we can score literally straight from kickoff. Shaw knocks it to Salah, Salah to the back of the net, and we restore that 2-goal lead. And then Modric with this shot right here. I was holding finesse, but I hadn't let go of finesse since the dribble, and then pressed it again. So I don't know what that shot was all about. But yeah, as you can see, Modric in this new role in a 4-3-2-1 where he's actually a centre mid that can push forward rather than a CDM holding midfielder. It's making him come alive, which I have to say, I'm absolutely loving. So yeah, I get that win right there, and that gets me up to 6 wins. So I got some packs to open. So I'll do that right about now. I feel like I should probably go and have a sip of water, and then we'll get into those packs. So I'll catch you in literally just a second. Okay, so 6 p.m. has just been and gone basically, and it is time for me to open up the few save packs that I've got. Basically the stuff that I got for getting into the weekend league and yesterday's 86 doubles. I've got all 3 of those. I noticed that they were still out again, so I will get them done for the start of tomorrow's video before they all expire. We of course have the Sissoko and the Diani SBC. Now, Diani was an absolute RTG legend for the first couple of months of the game, so I think I might have to get the French woman in there. She can play right wing, right mid, which is where Salah is, but also striker. So I don't know how that fits into my team, but she has got technical plus, and I just feel like she could be that card that is just amazing. So yeah, so far Ligue 1 TOTS and all of the cards and stuff like that is absolutely clear of Bundesliga in my opinion. I don't know what really happened last week, but I didn't absolutely love it, I'll be honest. So yeah, maybe there'll be some cool French cards going into my squad this week. I hope so, at least. You know, it'd be nice to pack some good cards and stuff like that. But because as you can see, the 86 doubles were just not really working out for me. I got golds in the first one. I've got golds in the second one here, the Daily Luca. I end up putting him into another exchange. And then golds again in the final 86 double. So it's like I couldn't even pack the mixed league TOTS at this point. The sooner we get rid of these 86 doubles, the better. Bring me back like 84 times 7s and 83 times 10s. I much prefer them. And surely we'll get something like that this week. So in order to be reckless towards the end of the video, I thought I'm going to spend 300,000 coins on a Ligue 1 TOTS Foundations pack, where it guarantees me, it's an 87 times 10 basically, with a couple of loans from Ligue 1 TOTS. So I get a double TOTS walkout. Jan Vertonghen is one of the players here. I'm just sat here like this thinking, please be a League on TOTS, and it actually is a 95 rated Donnarumma, which I think tells me that we could have still some pretty cool cards behind here, but we have got ourselves a nice big League on TOTS. And then behind it is Pavlovic and Semic, the women's goalkeeper. And then, so I got 4 out of 10 Team of the Season cards. You saw my loans there that we just chose as well. They weren't anything too special. But my friends, we've come to the end of the episode. I thought I'd open that pack just because I don't do anything with coins. I don't need to go buying any players looking at the squad that I've got here. So it'd be nice to just pack them, wouldn't it? So we now have the top-rated PSG goalkeeper, nice Ligue 1 goalie. Should we pack any cool PSG players or something this week, that would probably be quite nice for Kem, wouldn't it? Friends, thank you for watching today. If you've enjoyed, hit me with a thumbs up. Subscribe as well to my channel if you're new. Cheers, and follow me on social media. The links are down below. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Take it easy, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.